guys, it's Bro You Whack, and welcome back to the Top 10 series for Overwatch 2. This is going to be one of 3 Top 10 videos I post on a weekly basis this month, where today we're going to be looking at the Top 10 best Battle Pass skins this year for Overwatch 2. Next week, we're going to be looking at the Top 10 best collab skins of 2024, and then finally the Top 10 best shop skins for 2024. Now, Battle Pass skins in Overwatch 2 are often forgotten about, and I don't know why, because everyone's always wanted to have the OG skins of Overwatch, when Battle Pass skins are the most OG of them all. Not only are they exclusive to a season, but you actually have to reach a certain tier to get the skin, which means you have to do the unthinkable: play Overwatch! So that's why we're gonna go from Season 9 all the way to the recently released Season 14 and look through all the Battle Pass skins and decide what are the best. But be sure to comment down below what your favorite Battle Pass exclusive skin is from this year. But hot gamer boys and e-girls everywhere, starting us off at number 10 is not only one of the best Battle Pass skins, but is also one of the best Junker Queen skins of all time in the form of Necrotic Witch. In a season that's all about Halloween and witches, it's really no surprise to see Junker Queen's skin on this list. In fact, this season's Battle Pass alone takes up 3 spots on this list. But while this season did bring a lot of witch skins, a lot of them were just very basic, traditional, or honestly just sexy designed witch skins, which I don't have a problem with, but at least with Necrotic Witch, not only did they accomplish the sexy factor, but I feel like they really made this witch skin specifically for Junker Queen to really exemplify her hardcore nature. Junker Queen is someone who takes pieces of her enemies and makes literal armor out of them, and we see that same design element with the skull on her kneecap. We also see bone fragments making up her left arm, and the hand right smack dab on the middle of her witch's hat. It's just such a cool design piece, especially paired up with that awesome color palette, black with that witch's green. It's just, it's a skin to die for. Literally, because Junker Queen will probably kill you. And the accessories also have this spooky element, almost as if she's a witch hunter herself. Then the 9th best Battle Pass skin might surprise some of y'all to see on this list, but I actually really love Sigma's Monstrosus skin. Another skin coming out of the Season 13 Battle Pass. At first, I was kind of off-put by seeing this skin, like, what does this have to do with Halloween? But then I realized they're literally making a marble statue come alive with this Sigma skin. And Sigma's whole demeanor really just portrays what a old-school marble statue would be. This powerful being that when you see it, not only are you in awe, but you're also scared of it at the same time. They got all the intricate designs in a statue with the muscle carving and armor pieces, accented by these beautiful gold accessories. For a character, in my opinion, that has a lot of lame and boring skins, I think this is one of Sigma's best looking skins that I really think only he could rock. Get it? Rock, because it's like a stone marble set. Okay, I'll stop. Now for the 8th best Battle Pass skin is one that should have came out last year, but I'm glad we finally got with Port the Pack's Mauga. But seeing his luscious locks flowing in the wind and his Hawaiian shirt opening up to expose his big giant chest and his super huge calf muscles cut off with his Hawaiian shorts, it just is a skin that I'm so glad that we finally got. It was well worth the wait. Not only is the skin just an absolute marvel to look at, but this is also one of the few lore-inspired skins that we got this year, because Overwatch has completely abandoned their lore that they established for years on end. But this was inspired from a comic with Baptiste when he first released, where Mauga, Baptiste, and this other dude were seen at this Haiti bar. That's where the name is inspired from, Port de Pax, where this is an actual city in Haiti, but this is actually a city where they met up to discuss some business that was never really sought out after the business was discussed, because of Blizzard. Well, I guess that's not entirely true, because we did end up seeing this shit hung up on one of these Samoan maps that led to the idea that Mauga could be getting the skin, and then lo and behold, come Season 11, we did see Mauga getting one of their best legendary skins. But for the 7th best Battle Pass skin, it belongs to a hero that is completely slept on when it comes to skins. But Iliari and her Thoughts skin is just a phenomenal looking skin, often overlooked by her other support counterparts, Kariko and Mercy. I'm glad that they're slowly bringing skins for Iliari, because she can look good in a lot of them, and Thoth is no exception. I absolutely love the inside of her cape donning that nighttime sky. It really portrays that Egyptian night sky beautifully in this skin. And that deep blue accents all the copper seen throughout her whole entire skin with her wrist guards, her helmet, even little beads in her hair. Like, this skin is just beautifully crafted, and it's also a sweet little counter to what Iliari is, which is the last sunshine. This is a skin that's all about the moon, the nighttime sky. So I think that was a really clever way to contrast the skin for a character that is not about the moon or the night. But a character that seems like is always getting a battle pass skin in one way or another is Ana. But I think her best battle pass skin out of this year is definitely Oni. Another skin coming out of season 12 whose theme is all about Egyptian mythology. This skin is designed after a Japanese devil. Okay then, it makes it even more confusing when you find out that this is the first skin in tier 1 of the battle pass. Like, I don't know why they do that with battle passes. They bring a theme, but then they don't put a skin to match the theme in the very first tier. But hey, you know what? I don't even mind, because this is a fantastic Ana skin. I mean, Ana, she's always been versatile with her skins. They put her in a mummy outfit. They put her in a pirate outfit. They just put her in a Sunday lounging outfit, and now she's a Japanese demon, and she looks phenomenal. Scary, but still very cool looking. But I mean, that's the whole idea of a Japanese Oni, is that they're supposed to put you in this state of fear. And while Ana, if she sleeps you while wearing this skin, you're definitely gonna have nightmares later. But I think my favorite part about the skin are the various intricate cloud details. Like, we see that in her shoes, in her cape, even on her wrist with the sleep dart. God, I absolutely love this shade of blue. We only see it used very sparingly throughout this whole entire skin, on her wrist, but more importantly, with her eyes. Normally, if they want to make this demonic creature, they change the eyes red, but since this whole entire skin is red, changing the eyes to blue just really sets the skin apart from the rest of the other scary skins, and I think that's why I just really like this skin, is that's uniquely crafted for a character that you wouldn't expect to get a Japanese-inspired skin. I would really go for Kuriko, which, in fairness, she did get one in the shop this season as well, but for Genji or for Hanzo or maybe somebody else, but for Ana, the sniper grandma, you would not expect that in a million years, but that's why it's so amazing. Speaking of amazing, coming in at the 5th spot for the best battle pass skin is Winston's Ringmaster skin. You thought I was gonna say something about May, didn't you? We'll keep watching till number 4. Our first skin coming out of season 9. I completely forgot what this season's theme was, because we just got a bunch of goofy skins this season. Ringmaster definitely being one of them. Now, Winston, he's a beloved character. I mean, he's an iconic tank hero. His skins, not so much. But you see, that's why I love Ringmaster. They took the leader of a circus and gave the outfit to Winston. The fancy top hat, the white iconic gloves, the bright red suit, and the cannons that shoot out people is now his jetpack. I just love whenever they take key elements from a theme and design a hero's weaponry around it. In this case, the circus with the cannons. They also have the marquee lights on his Tesla cannon. I just absolutely love that, because I love marquee lights. A cool timepiece design for an entertainment act that was really poppin' way back in the day. And Winston would be the perfect leader, or in this case, ringleader of the entertainment act. For a character that is surprisingly beloved but lacking in the skin department, I'm very glad that we got this skin very early on in the year, because I've only been using this skin. Because Winston, he's got some terrible skins, I have to admit. But a character that has gotten some amazing skins throughout this whole entire year. You see what I did there? It's May, and her celestial skin, one of the only season 14 skins that we're gonna see on this list, surprisingly. The whole nighttime sky theme is something that I'm surprised that we haven't seen done more and done earlier with Overwatch heroes, but I'm so glad we're seeing it for a character like May. When everyone saw the skin in the trailer, everyone fell in love with it, not only because, well, it's May, and she's obviously the most loved character in Overwatch too. That's sarcasm, by the way. But it's with the design that's so awesome, but so underutilized. Having starry skies on this deep blue background with constellation and clouds. Of course, we see all of that make up her underdress and skirt, but for the rest of the May skin, man, just everything is so cute and precious. Her hair is crafted almost like it's a cloud itself. Snowball joins the fun looking like a nighttime globe wearing a monocle. Come on now, you cannot tell me that this is not a cute skin just from Snowball alone. And her gun is also one of my favorites out of her whole entire skin lineup. Well, it's definitely uniquely shaped, I will admit. I absolutely love the hourglass right by the handle with little stars inside of it. The ice ball sort of reminds me of a globe that she would use to craft constellations with the stars. Overall, Celestial May is just one of those battle pass skins that would be worth buying alone. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm a biased May main. Okay, maybe a little bit. But very few skins have that ability to convince you otherwise. But this is definitely one of those skins. I mean, it's one of the only Season 14 Battle Pass skins on here, but this alone is worth getting the Season 14 Battle Pass. But even I can check my bias and not put it in the top 3 because hot gamer boys and e-girls everywhere, Torbjorn's gnome skin is not only one of the most overlooked skins in the whole entire Battle Pass, but one of the most overlooked skins in the whole entire game. This is perfect. Think of all the anniversary events. Think of all the Halloween parties that he could have came dressed up as a gnome. Well, I'm so glad that we waited this long because everything, every inch of this skin is perfection. His rivet gun is a literal gardening hose, something that you would water the plants in your garden right next to your gardening gnome. But it's the hammer. We always look forward to seeing what they're gonna do with the hammer with Torbjorn, and here they made the best hammer of all time. And surprised because it's only a twig with a sharpened stone. Not to mention the gardening shears for his claw, the mushrooms on his backpack, and then of course Torbjorn looking like a gnome with the freaky beard just stretched out, and then the cute little red hat with the sunflower accented on the side. Every time I see this skin, I just get happy, man, because Torbjorn, he's such a cute little guy, but is often forgotten about in favor of Kiriko and Mercy and even other DPS characters like Genji and Tracer. But Torbjorn, man, he can still have his exceptional times, and this is definitely no exception. Gnome is perfect. I've said it so many times for Torbjorn, but this is the perfect skin for Torbjorn. But after hyping up Gnome Torbjorn, even I'm surprised to see it only got at the number 3 spot, because coming in as the second best Battle Pass skin of this year is going to be the official collab skin between Overwatch and the Wizard of Oz with Dorothy Ashe. Now, oftentimes I joke about Bob being the main star of the show, but I really mean it when I say that Bob is an integral part of this skin. If it was just Ashe and the Dorothy skin, this maybe would crack the top 10 list, but the fact that we not only got Dorothy Ashe, but the Tin Man Bob skin is chef's kiss, and kind of is unfair for the rest of the Battle Pass skins, and also kind of surprising to see this skin be a part of the Battle Pass, because this is just such a good skin. We see the missing heart that the Tin Man always seeks throughout the whole entire movie, and we also see the Cowardly Lion kind of reference with her coach gun, and I guess Scarecrow can be seen with TNT, kind of with the wood. Most, if not all, the characters are referenced in some way or another, and of course, Dorothy is here with Ashe, and I just love how they translated Dorothy, somebody that is from one of the most iconic movies of all time, into somebody that is definitely not like Dorothy, a lot more hardcore and more rugged around the edges. But I think Ashe did a great job playing Dorothy with her plaid skirt, her brown overalls, a little hat, even her blue eyes. They don't really change the color of Ashe's eyes, but that was one of the first things I saw, those deep blue, beautiful eyes. I mean, I do think that's a little unfair because this is basically a collab skin, but I mean, this did come out of a season 12 specifically, that just had some of the best skins of all time, along with season 13 made up over half of the skins on this list. But it didn't make the number 1 spot. In fact, the best Battle Pass skin came out of a season that a lot of people often forget about, myself included. Hot gamer boys and e-girls everywhere, the best Battle Pass skin to come out of 2014 is Rikamaru Ramen Bastion? What? Yeah, this was a Battle Pass skin coming out of Season 9 at tier 20, but you probably forgot about it because it released in February of this year. Now, I know this might be a controversial placement because I know quite a few Bastion mains that actually hate this skin, but I think they hate it because it makes them feel uncomfortable seeing his whole entire body be made out of salty noodles. You see, that's why this skin is so good. Who else's skin could be made up of different ingredients of a cup of ramen? I mean, you got the noodles, you got Naruto making up some portions of the joints, peas, celery, shrimp, but my favorite part is the head because it's a wide open can of noodles and a cut open egg is the eye. Come on now, that's so creative. And the references don't end there because we see a cup of ramen making him his shoulder blades, his turret is literally green onion, and we see the actual ramen maker that cuts the noodles on his chest and on his gun. My favorite Overwatch skins are the ones that just look at every inch of a character and decide to reference something from that theme. That's why I really like Ringmaster Winston, but why I absolutely adore Ramen Bastion is because everything is referencing one of the most iconic Japanese foods of all time. And plus the bird is wearing the Murloc's head, the mascot of the ramen brand in the Overwatch universe. Come on now, that alone is worth the number 1 spot. But whether it's Ramen Bastion, Celestial May, or another Battle Pass skin coming from Season 9 all the way to Season 14, let me know what your favorite Battle Pass skin was this year, because oftentimes Blizzard saves some of the skins, most of the skins for the shop, but every now and then we get a little diamond in the rough. But until Season 15, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.